Good evening, 1 minute early. So nobody can complain. Welcome to Tuesday at Two Lines. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday night. What'd you do, John Mark? Oh, underneath that, right there are rags. That bag, plastic bag on top. If you move that, there's a whole box of rags. There you go. So welcome to Tuesdays at Two Lines. Hopefully everyone is doing well. We got some racers in the background, so we're going to probably run some laps tonight. But we'll do a quick shout out to everybody who's in the chat. Hey, Dominga. What's up, brother? HSF. Greetings, everyone in the chat. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody being here. Chris, Mr. Frater is in the house. His jacket is still right here where he left it. Slightly mad. Thanks for joining. Fox and Wolves. What else? Those are the early people. Mr. Albright, happy Tuesday. T minus less than 20. I'll be back. Very good. Well, welcome. Thanks for being here. Hey, DeFingers. John, how are you? Hey, Ron. Thanks for being here. Hey, Doug. Good to have you. Hey, Craig. Good evening. Hey, DG. At work as usual. Try to pop in along the way. Well, thanks. Appreciate that. Mr. Tucci. Guys, thanks. What's new in slot cars this week? I'll be honest with you. The last couple weeks have been so busy that I feel like I've missed out on some of the news. But I know we got some new Rebo slots coming. Those always look great. And then tonight, Dusty's wrenching on, looks like Dusty's wrenching on a 908 over there. Lola, actually. And running some laps tonight. So, hey, Ryan. Hey, buddy. Thanks for the email, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Have a good evening. The two-line sticker looks sharp on the welder helmet. Looking good. Hey, Sean. What's up, Bryce? Grip and Rip. Thanks for being here. Hey, Steve. Dave. Good evening. Hey, George. George, shout out to Three Amigos. George sent me this car. We've seen his posts about it. Green chassis. Love the touch. We'll probably run this a little bit tonight. Haven't had a chance to put it on the track, but man, the paint looks amazing, and we'll see how it runs. So I'm excited about that. So thanks, George. Shout out to Three Amigos 3D Printing. Hey, Gary. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yep, we're here. getting scrawnier by the week. That's funny. I still don't feel scrawny, but we're getting there. Hey, Rob. Good evening. Hey, B-Rads. Good evening. Hey, Mike. That's cool. Good evening, Greg. Man, great. Hey, Tad. Good crowd tonight. Good crowd. Hey, James. Reds down 7-1. Yeah, that happened in a hurry. We scored 1 and then gave up 7 in the next inning, I think. Good. When they're losing like that, I don't have to watch the game.
Marty.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you might recognize the car. Oh, dude, the lights are awesome.
Yeah.
Look good. The Lola with the lights looks good. Dusty's excited. Ooh. We may have to flip over to the other camera. Watch this Spirit of America racing Lola getting around the track. We can look at some lap times up there. Dusty's running in the red lane. it deslotted. You might as well just give that to me. Can I hear you guys in that mic? Let me check. I got the car noise. So that is the car that Dusty won in the raffle. Daniel's got one too. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I've been hard at it here the last couple months. About 110, 15 days, something like that. I only know that because I track everything that I do in an app. And it gives me my streak of days I've tracked food. So, hey, Daryl. Thanks for tuning in, Daryl. Appreciate you being here. Should be running some laps. David, good evening, man. From across the pond. Thanks for joining. Hey, Ernest. Good evening, man. Thanks for tuning in. Kurt. Kurt says hello, Dust.
Hey. Hey, Kurt.
Good evening, Jen. How are you? Has Joe calmed down from his big win a couple weeks ago? I was so proud of those guys. It was great. Hey, KR. Thanks for being here.
Here, Ken, hit me.
Yep. All the lights in my mirror.
So, I feel like that camera shot's pretty good. I got the mic on so you can hear us at the track, but we'll probably run some laps. We can talk about so you guys can see what's going on. Steve is looking for an orange Denny Home Thunderslot McLaren. I saw one somewhere. Yeah, those are good ones. Well, Kurt, we got some racing going on. The guys are doing some testing and tuning, getting some laps in. It's been a while since we've really been on the track, so it's good. We're going to get some laps in. Right now, Jon Mark, what are you running? Jon Mark is running. Is that the golf livery? Jon Mark is running a golf livery Mosler. Dusty is working on the Spirit of America Lola. It's looking good. Hey, MB. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Tad says it's probably nice and cool in the slot dungeon. It's not bad down here.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Little chin music from Dusty, I see. Yeah. Always. Yeah, Tad, it's warm outside. The basement's nice and cool. We'll take it. Kurt's asking, Kurt, I'm leading worship at a youth event all weekend. I report Friday night late, and then I'll be there Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I'm actually missing Greg's, which I'm a little disappointed. So, yeah, unfortunately. Hey, Big Oak. It's going to be a good time for you guys. Dusty's going to try to make it, so hopefully Dusty will be down. Hey, Michael Squire. Good evening. So, yeah, what's going on in the slot car world out there? We've got, I guess we're starting to approach race season. We've got the big Electric Dreams race coming up in the end of July, 1st of August. So we're about 3 weeks away. Just shy of a month out. And that'll be the slot at Nationals, which will be a big event. And then we've got the Scale Auto 6-hour endurance in September up in Michigan. That is sponsored by Cloverleaf and Quick Slicks. And what else we have? then we'll have the Eastern Nationals, the Western Nationals coming up later in November. And those are just the races that I'm familiar with. So lots of some good racing. Home Racing World has got its the summer showdown coming up next weekend, I believe. George, Dave, you guys might want to throw the date out there so people will know that they'll be live streaming on that Saturday. So that'll be fun. We've got some cars that we sent in last time that'll be racing. I have very low expectations of those doing well, mine doing well, but it'll be good to watch that race. And then I thought I'll share this with everybody. Not this coming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. It might be tough to do a live stream because I'll be traveling. But the cool thing is either Monday or Tuesday of that week, I'm going to get a chance to see Steve Aaron's new track out in Colorado. So I'll be out there visiting my kids, and Steve's invited me to come over and run some laps with him. And I figure I'll do a video. And if it's on Tuesday, then maybe I'll do the live stream from the Speedway, from his Risk Canyon racetrack. So, which is pretty cool. Shotgun says 19th through the 21st. Very good. Yep. So I will be in Colorado that weekend, but we'll have a chance to tune in. I'll have my phone, so I'll be able to watch. Awesome. Thanks, guys, for sharing that. So, yeah, gosh, got some cars. We'll try to run that a little bit tonight. Shout out to George. And the other cars that George had sent me, the Mustang and the Camaro, I am got a coat of paint ready for decals on both the Mustang and the Camaro. So pretty stoked to get these bodies finished. So very cool. I think they're looking good. Probably some of the better paint jobs I've ever done, to be honest. And then I've got this. This is one of the Spirit of America 908s that got some practice time over in Italy. And maybe we'll have to run that on the track. See which one's faster, Dusty or the 908. What else do we have? I haven't really had a chance to dig into the MR slot car C1 Corvette yet. So we'll see. Maybe we'll run some laps with it tonight. But I figure we'll move over to the track and that camera, and I should still be able to communicate with you guys. I probably won't. I'll have to figure out what to do about the comments, though. Maybe I bring it up on my phone or something so I can see the comments, so I can respond. But I saw a question. Let me go back to that. Somebody had a question. So Q. HSF says, does anyone have any availability info on the DS3509 electronic controller, the PHN1? HSF. I think there was some concern about what the price is going to be when the next shipment of those come in. That's just a rumor. I'm not going to put a whole lot of stock into it until Scale Auto announces what they're going to do. I'm super happy with it. So, but I'm actually working on possibly getting another controller to try out, and we'll see how that goes too. But The DSs, I know that they're trying to import another batch, and but the rumor is that they're going to be substantially higher than they were the first time around. And I don't know if there's going to be changes to the controller. Don't know anything about that. But people have been hinting around that they were going to be a lot more expensive.
That's one of our.
So that's all I know. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think that they're at the right price point for what you're getting. I think if that's a $350 or $400 controller, I'm probably not as excited about it. I think I would probably lean towards the Apex maybe if I was going to drop that kind of money on one. But we'll see. We'll see what happens when it finally makes it to the States. Thanks, Tad. Working hard.
They've all got trucks sitting.
I'm not cheating. I'll be honest with you. I'm drinking lots of water. That's one of the first things I did was I just started drinking about 120 ounces or more of water a day. This is 32 ounces, and this is like the fourth or fifth one today. I do feel like I have to pee every 10 minutes, but crack in the top of the case, so you got to run it now, Marty. There's a crack in the top of the case. Is there?
Yeah, we've
need to run this. I'll run it, Daryl. I'm not afraid. $1 million.
There's 2 locks down in Kentucky on 23.
Yeah.
Good name.
Very nice. Oh, did Harry have a video? I'll have to go check it out. If he's shown some. Oh yeah, Michael Squire stuff looks good. He does a great job. Steve, get my plug in there for Roast Coffee, the official coffee of Two Lines Tuesdays. I had a wonderful conversation today about a potential channel sponsor for Two Lines, and it was great, and I'm pretty excited about whatever we end up doing because I think they're good people, and I want to partner with them, and so hopefully we'll have an announcement coming about that soon. We've got to figure out some details, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about it just because of the conversation. It was great. One thing I want to shout out to all those who are hurting down in Texas. The floods, it's devastating to watch from here. And hopefully if you are down there in Texas like Tad, everybody is okay and safe, and you're not impacted by just the sheer disaster going on down there. Just awful. I don't have to run it. Marty does.
I've been laying off twice, And instead, they're working everybody 3-day weeks. We're all working part-time.
That's funny.
They don't want to.
Yeah, Daryl doesn't like the all-white.
Well, they're probably
is.
They haven't laid off.
Hey, Bill. Thanks for joining.
And the past couple times.
I want to see them run. Yours looks good. Yeah, I always enjoy the week or two before, getting close to the showdown when Harry starts sharing some of the cars that have come in and runs some laps with them and talks about each one. That might be my favorite part, as much as watching them run, is just getting introduced to all the people who took the time to build a car. It's really cool. Rob, send 2 lines decals with Dusty. I can do that. Will do.
Greg.
Yeah, I imagine there'll be a bunch of great cars at the showdown.
We'll have a GT.
I predict a white slot car Christmas for Daryl. That's great.
Start playing
yeah, Tad, all a little different too. No cookie cutters. Well, that's the beauty of the scratch building, right? And now there's so many bodies thanks to the 3D, 3 Amigos 3D printing, is we have some options. So instead of most of the cars being 2 or 3 different models because there were 1/32nd scale bodies you could get a hold of, now we've got choices. I'm telling you what, I'm hoping that I would love to see John Albright send that Falcon, but I think the Falcon has got a 3D printed chassis under it, not a brass chassis. But that body, that car looks great. He nailed it. It looks so good. All the cars Harry is getting in look incredible, way above my modeling skills. Same here, Daryl. You've seen my modeling skills. Daryl does like those Golfs. Yes, he does. You are correct. So, gosh, we're 20 minutes in. I feel like I've said hello to everybody. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We got 78 people in on July 8th, the middle of the summer, in the heat at 8:20 Eastern Standard Time. That's pretty awesome. So thanks for the thumbs up. Really appreciate you guys. Harry showed my favorite cars as a kid, driven by Bugsy Stevens, number 15, Woodchopper Modified. Oh, that's cool. So let's check out the track, see what the guys are doing over there on the track. I'll walk over there and see if we can't run some cars, and I'll try to pay attention to the chat and see if I can keep up with that.
Yeah. Looks good, Dylan. Yeah.
Turn the volume down so I don't have any feedback.
You better hit anything you hit the pre-order. You better jump one.
So it looks like Dusty's running the Spirit of America car, and Jon Mark is still running in Mosler.
How about that?
There we go. Right.
How about that?
That looks like that Cody Ware's wreck. That.
Have you seen F1 yet?
Yeah, has anybody seen the F1 movie? I know Greg has seen it. A guy I work with saw the movie, thought it was really, really good. So hey, I'm gonna run George's car, and this is the new. If you guys can see me, hopefully. Yeah. So this is the. This is just a beautiful paint job, man. It's the teal into purple color shift, and it's the new late model kit from the guys at Three Amigos. So George has got it set up. It's got some chassis, a little bit of body float. Yeah, let's throw it in. I'm in yellow lane, so let's see if we can make some laps with it here. Oh, I may have to look at the braids. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just a little fluffing of the braids. See if that gets us where we need to be. Oh, I am. Yeah, just give me a push. I think it's the braids. They're maybe. Yeah, just. Yeah.
That thing looks good. You know?
The Corvette.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
I think you put it on there.
Heck yeah. Yeah, run that thing.
looks good.
So Dusty's running the C1, the MR slot car. So if you are a silicone guy, which I know not everybody is, the magnet in that thing is not going to help you one bit. It doesn't do anything. It's too far from the track. But it's okay because we don't run magnets here, and
Well,
John Mark does every once in a while. Some of us don't. And but the 1209s. Gosh, I'm trying to remember the super tire. Super tire actually has a tire for the C1 already, in silicone. So if you're looking for a silicone tire, either go to Bruce's or anybody else who carries super tires, and they have a silicone that will work on this car. So I'm gonna get some ordered.
big old fat wheels on it.
Yeah, it's got some room though. You got room to
That's what I was looking at.
you got room to tune that. I think if you look at what John Albright's done to his, like that's kind of the model that you want to follow because that car runs really really good, from what we've seen online. I don't know. Maybe John will show up and run at the track someday here. Big camper out. And, yeah. If that. Okay. As soon as it's flat. It's like the braid is not.
Your wife.
Oh, your way. Okay. So I'm not sure what kind of braid this is. My track's not. Yeah, it's the heavy stuff. I wonder if it's lifting up the front of the car.
I'm losing.
Connection. There we go. Ah, sorry. It works now. Yeah, I'm in yellow. The other direction though, but that's okay.
The other yellow.
The other yellow. It's dying right there. All right. I'm going to throw that one on the bench. Take a look at it. So here you go, Daryl. Since you said the case is cracked, but I don't see a crack, but we'll use that as the excuse. We'll run some laps with the Spirit of America 908. So this was a car built by Greg Kessler. You know him as Velocity Slot Car Racing Parts, or Bud Slots in the chat. And this thing has great brakes. Oh yeah, this car is good. Oops. Good when you keep it in the slot. Hey, let me get that for you while I'm right here, since I'm already here.
I didn't do it.
I can't get anywhere near it.
Oh yeah, this car's really good. Feel like the tires are pretty dirty. Oh yeah.
You are in the red water.
Yeah.
I'm putting it up.
Looks good, dude. You did an awesome job on the paint.
It looks good going down that back straightaway.
At 15 feet. Is that what you're saying?
15 feet, man, that thing looks sweet.
So this is a highly tuned racing machine right here. Just looking at it. It does have the NSR light kit. It has silicones from quick slicks from the NSR Nationals. Gosh, I could almost run this at the Nationals. It's probably really close to being legal there.
They're getting right here.
Oh. I think you guys pushed all the dirt over in my lane.
Where are you?
I'm in that corner right there. All right, let me check the. So John Albright says pull the magnet running a 2-gram tungsten disc front of the motor of the pod. Marty Injap says Marty makes crack. That's funny. Yeah, I'm a little crazy in the and John Mark pulls out the 908 with the magnet. What kind of lap times you running with that? Yeah, 7.5. Oh,
It doesn't matter when you're in the ball.
when you're out of the slot.
I've been looking this whole time. I've been looking
At
at
his
laps.
laps.
I was like, man, I can't get anywhere near the sixes.
Dusty forgot he's running the red lane. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't realize it was on the trip. Man down, man.
That was close.
Well, I mean,
These cars are smooth, man. So you run a 6.7, 6.2.
That's old tires.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good lap, man. That's a good lap. Built some good cars, Steve and Greg. Oh, I was pushing too hard. What am I running? 7.2 is my best, and that was that was this car. I don't know. Thanks, John Mark.
This whole time I've been looking at what them slabs. I couldn't tell you what my car's rated.
Get this lane clean so I can get down in the sixes here. Yeah. Hang it.
Oh, you hear him barreling around it.
Let's go through some of the chat here.
Yours is counting in the red.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's
Yeah.
because it's the new version of Fast Laps, and I've got the lanes switched.
Oh, okay. Well,
I've got them in straight. So you were looking at, yeah. You're counting in white, and John Mark's counting in red. Okay, I need to make that change in the software. As I'll say, I felt like the track is a little slow for us non-magnet guys.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Keep coming out the same spot. Here, I'll take that.
Grab me. Oh,
Yeah, I came out.
I was paying attention to you guys. So that's run 7, reading 7.
Which I feel like the track is pretty slow. Where can I find John Albright's video on the C1? Big Oak asks. If you go to Home Racing World's Facebook page, and you'll have to go back probably 2 or 3 weeks. John posted some stuff about the C1. Did Marty palm off his pounds to Dusty? that was Fox and Wolves. That's mad slot cars. Injap Boy says Stroker Ace is a good movie before doing historic NASCAR builds. Jan breaking down the house. There you go, Jan. George, I do want to make the chicken car basically 79 Ols. Fastest chicken in the South. Fresh off the bench, John Albright posted the... Thanks, John. It's a Ford Thunderbird. Lonnie Anderson was amazing in that movie. That's funny. So did I miss anything before? Greg's in the house. Hey, Greg, running some laps with your cars. Rob, Marty breaks another car. That's right. See, there's a good chance that I'll break this car, Rob, because it's one that Greg built. Very good chance. Let's see if we can run off a handful of good laps here. See when chase down John Mark in the Revo slot. Nope. I made him get racy there. I feel like the yellow lane is the lights are blinking in a couple spots. I think I've got I'm losing some power in the yellow lane, so I probably need to take a look at the rails and make sure everything's clean. And feel like the yellow lane is starting to clean up a little bit. Maybe. I got the Jon Mark.
Hey,
1710. Another golf livery. Jon Mark is up there competing with Daryl on the number of golf livery cars. I may not have to run another car tonight. I may just camp out this one. Dusty was trying to get me. Ooh. Your golf.
really?
So, if there's a car you guys would like to see us run, put it in the chat. Yeah. I didn't really have a good plan for the live stream tonight, so this is why we're running laps and
Just one more time, just rambling about block party.
maybe. Oh, that tire cleaning was good. Car's getting through the S's really good now.
I'll go sweep the goats. Tires on this thing. Oh, terrible.
Ah.
What is that? Oh, that's that sideways and
422, yeah.
That's weird. Probably need to take a look at that. So 737271s. There we go. I feel like the track might be getting a little cleaner, a little quicker. I really should host a race here. I think people would enjoy this layout. Uh-oh. Jon Mark. Greg, you've built a good car, man. What? Yeah.
but I think his gearing. I think it's all.
Oh, yeah. Which makes sense.
Yeah. I think
For it's geared for a bigger track.
this is all stock.
The stock gearing does well in this layout. All right. All right. I need to look at George's. Figure out why. I'm having problems with this braid. Let's try this. Jon Mark, you bleeding everywhere.
It don't take much, man.
So, do we have any requests? Good night, Injep. What's wrong, George? George is ugh. It's the braid on, it's the braids on my Carrera, dude. It's not your fault. Dusty.
He's done letting the car out. Come
Legends. Oh.
put skis on them.
I need to bolt them down. There we go. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to change the.
I'll hold this. So much more plain than this.
Yeah.
But I need to go back to the black chassis. I need to. And this has got a weight in it.
All right, George. I'm going to put silicones on this. That's what I didn't do. Got a set of silicones here. We will. Need my wrench. Run something in the rubber lane, not stirring the pot. Well, that rubber lane still doesn't have enough laps on it to pick up some grip, but I'm going to throw a ghost car in it, John, and try to get some rubber down so that it's a true test. But yeah, the blue lane. You guys didn't hear me last week. I'm planning to do the blue lane is going to be dedicated to rubber tires for right now. So you can do some testing. I want to test the zero graining on Carrera, and then there's some new tires out there that are that people keep saying they're made for Carrera track, and so we want to do some tests. Mainly because I feel like tires, in my opinion, are the big deal breaker for a lot of people. It's the hardest thing for new slot car people to figure out. It takes some time and energy and effort, and there are some people that are just not willing to do that. So if we can eliminate some of that for certain levels of racing, and remove that as an issue, as a sticking point, I think then we've got an opportunity to grow the hobby for the younger age, because they're not going to want to invest in the tools maybe that some or all of us have to be able to do that, and they're probably not going to stick with it. And so I think if we can come up with a way that tires are not the issue, I think that we got a shot at creating some easy entry. Now, I'm not saying that we should stop tuning tires altogether. I'm just saying that maybe for some beginner stuff we got going on, we look at that. All right, George.
I didn't do that. He's being mean to me, Mark.
Always. Always. Kids. Oh, George. Buddy. Yes. Now remember, Dusty, this car's got a little bit of a tail to it. It's a little longer than your 908, bro.
Hard to find a spot to get
That car got wide in a hurry. Looks good, doesn't it? That's George, and that's Shotgun Dave's engineering, and George's 3D printing, and Harry's influence on design, and okay, George. So that was the difference maker in this car. I have wheels and silicones on a set of wheels that I know would fit.
It's running good, man.
Dude, that car is running 7.5s.
Sorry, I just turned. Oh, you're on.
It's hauling. In the yellow lane. Well, just when we put a magnet in it. That's funny. Ah. Hey, 3-car pileup. That's on me. Sorry about that, guys. Rookie on the track. Dusty, you gotta go the other direction, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I was getting it out of the way. Put it in the first turn around.
Dude, that thing is hooked up now. Ooh. Oh man. Just ran a 7.32. So let's put this in perspective. I ran a 7.15 with the 908.
Yeah.
And I just ran a 7.32, George. Boys, I'm telling you what, this is a if I could drive it.
You know, that would be a fun class car. Get 4 of them on here. That
would be really good. So they're making 2 more versions of this class. Maybe I've got it the wrong class. Oh yeah, dude, this you guys need to drive this car. Okay, so that hairpin is the only turn. Oh, sorry, Elmer.
That's a heavy car, though.
It's the only turn that the car that I feel like I need to add a little more brake. The brakes are good until that's the sharpest turn on the track, right?
Yeah.
That's a decreasing radius turn. So you feel like you can take it a little faster than you probably should. So let me adjust the brake just a little bit more. We'll go 12 o'clock. That was it. A little more brake, and that really cleaned up that corner. Oh, I spun that out. So the top 7.323 is the best lap for this one. You're right. Yeah, and this is a good car. Well done, George.
Tires.
Oh yeah, they're dirty. 7 threes, man. That's and that was consistent too. It ran. That's the 5th fastest lap tonight in this lane. Another 7-3. Oh, hey, everybody's up. Nice. Would you run the 6.9 in that? Yeah, C8's a good car, man.
Like I said, I need to change the chassis back. See if that. Oh, you're out. I didn't know you was out. That's the-
So George, I think the one thing I might add, let me try it.
Yeah, I bought one and I haven't touched it. Well, I bought it and it was in the middle of racing season.
I might give it a little touch more body float. It's got a little bit. See if I can give it just a touch more. See if that helps me roll through that tight turn a little bit. Yeah, let's see what happens. Fix the braid issue. Not having issues there. Oh yeah, that's rolling. Man, amazing what just a quarter turn. $7,294. 7,294. I'm telling you, you need to run some laps with that, Dusty.
In the yellow line?
In the yellow lane. You want some brake. Okay, so now let's see what Dusty can run. In the red lane, which is red and white are very, very close.
Oh, that's ain't fire.
Yeah, it's a great car.
That's the fastest one. I know it, right?
Wide body. 7.4 in the in white.
Oh, right back
In the slot. Well done, John Mark. John Mark is running the Elva.
Well done, three amigos. That's a fun car. Oh, yeah, I'm doing it.
I don't know if you caught that in the microphone. Dusty said, now I got to build me one.
I got other cars I got to build too, but
Too many cars to build. George, Dave, you guys outdone yourself. George, talk to me, Goose. George, that car handles really, really well. I have not put it on the scale, but I'm guessing it's probably low 90s, maybe right at around 100 grams. But the chassis works great. The car is planted, like it's planted really well in the slot. It it handles great. It's got some weight, so you can actually like roll through the turns really well. Um, but I gave it a little more brake, and I was able to get down to 7.2. And that's right there with the car Greg built, which is a completely different style or type of build. And so we're testing the clear coat. George, we're testing the clear coat really well. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good car. So love it. I think you guys question for the pros here. Is it really worth going magless on a small home track? So Mike, okay, Greg says yes. Dusty brakes very late at the end of the straight. Hey, you got to push it, right? That's right. I have a tight ski electric layout. We run magless. Yes, so I would agree with Greg. So Greg's track is pretty tight because it's a scaly, and so it's got some R1s. It's got a real sharp hairpin that's a squeeze lane, and cars fly on that with no magnets. I think that it's one of those things where making the decision to go magnet or magless racing is a preference, obviously. But I think that what we found is that's what we were racing at Cincy Slots. And so we wanted to practice what we were going to be racing all the time. And with the feel is much different without magnets. And I feel like you actually drive the car. I'm not putting magnets down. We all have cars that still have magnets in them. But I find that really enjoy tuning cars, and running no magnets is just, it's a lot of fun. So yes, to each their own. Yeah, Greg's right. No judgment there. The new bodies are a tiny bit heavier than good to give it battle scars. Well, it's getting them anytime. John Mark, you want to run a couple laps with that? And so John Mark's going to run it now. I'm glad I worked on that because it deserved getting some laps. Man, it got through that turn quick.
Yeah.
Hey, another one on the top. Yes. I gave you more confidence than you deserved there, John Mark. Jerry says he wishes that his club was magless. Well, I think what you can do, Jerry, is you can like talk about. You might want a little more brake. You can tune in a little more brake.
Yeah, those motors don't have a bunch of brakes.
Yeah. You could talk about starting a no mag class, right? You don't have to go all in no magnets, but maybe you pick a car that is pretty easy to tune. And, like I feel like the classics, the NSR classics, the Thunder slots, those are all fairly easy to tune and are run really well with no magnets. And so I think that might be the offer is like, hey, let's pick a class. Let's try no magnets. Everybody's on the same page, right? Everybody's got to learn some of the changes in the tuning. And I think you might find that you have less destruction of cars. I think that was the big thing we discovered is we stopped tearing up cars. When we were running magnets, we were running those cars as hard and as fast as we could. And when they come off, they come off. And we were breaking a lot of cars. And I think that's been the big difference. Let's see. Let me see who else. Dominga, I missed out on the modern Trans Am bodies. Oh, Dominga, I'm working on 2 of the modern Trans Ams from those guys. They're really good. If you want to learn how to tune, absolutely. This is John Albright. Magnet cars hide a lot of sins. Add a magnet to a car that has been tuned non-magnet, and you may find you have something. Yeah, I would agree. Once you learn what the track is wanting, it may take some time for the track to come around for you, but the cars to non-magnet. And there's some great conversation going on in the chat. Yeah, man, gosh, I wish I was sitting at the other mic and focused on that. Oh. Oops. Let's see. Oh, shout out to Jerry. Jerry, just so you know, I was running your modified earlier tonight before the guys showed up, and that car runs good. I know I was rereading your note that you sent with it. I need to get it back to you, but it runs really, really good. It's planted. It sticks well. It gets a lot of grip on the oval, and yeah, good stuff. So I'll try to get that packaged back up to you and sent out to you. But thanks for sending that. That was a great car. John D brings up a good point. Drop the magnets and watch the carnage go down. Yep, exactly. Hey, no drama. Welcome. Hey, rerun racers. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Hey, Easton. Can second place from Gilmore maybe get an interview possibly in the future? Easton, we'll be glad to interview anybody and everybody, especially second place. You're the first loser. Right? That's awesome. Easton, thanks. Yeah, it'd be fun to have you guys on. We got to meet a bunch of great people at the Gilmore race. It was a blast. I can't wait till next year. Hopefully I can maybe drag these guys along with me. So we'll see. With that being said, John says, no matter what some may say, it takes some skill to push a magnet car to the ragged edge without leaving the slot as well. Yeah, no doubt. It's definitely, there are people who are really, really good at it. And I felt like we got pretty good at magnet racing, and then the whole world opened up to us. And when we left magnet racing, which we haven't left it completely, but we got into no magnets, and our tuning level went to the next level.
We can blame Daryl.
Yeah, we can blame Daryl Rogers. He was the one that really helped us, and then John Albright stepped up and said, "Hey, start trying this." And so Rerun says, "We'd love it, Marty." Yeah, let's make it happen. Would love to. So what should I run? I'm going to run. What are you running, Dusty? You're Lola?
Yeah.
I'll run my Lola.
Swap the motor, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah. But
You think it feels better? Or does it feel the same?
it's about the same, but
Yeah.
it's been consistent every time I
Yeah.
put it on.
What do you think, John Mark?
Cool.
Isn't that a cool car?
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, Dave and George, Harry. That's I've loved every car that you've sent me, but that might be my favorite. I love the style, but it might be my favorite to run on the track because it is just so well tuned and planted. So credit to George for tuning that car up. And once I got the braid figured out what it was doing. Speaking of magnets, John Mark pulls out the magnet car. I've got my pink Lola, and everybody's off. Everybody's off. Man, these NSRs are just... This Lola is just a joy to drive. It's not my fastest NSR, but God, it drives easy.
Especially when I come back next time. It won't be mad at you.
Dusty and I'll spend an afternoon taking all the magnets out of your cars. It's going to take an afternoon because half of them still have magnets in
No, they don't. I might have
it. 3 or 4, maybe. Well, we just need it. I need to make an order for tires and call Bruce. So let me know what tires you need, John Mark, and I'll put an order together this week and get them ordered. This is true. Point out what cars need tires, and I'll figure out what tires to get.
Remember, you're a
Oh,
mechanic.
I'm in. I'm in the way.
You're a mechanic, Marty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I work on these damn things.
he's working on my bug. I'll trade you working on my bug for working on your slot cars. How's that?
The damn preheat tube is like solid
Oh man,
on that thing. We can't
That's-
get it busted out.
Oh, really?
that's what my problem
It's the carburetor's icing out.
Yeah.
He was following me, and as soon as it started happening, he's like, "I know what's wrong."
You can put your hand on the intake man.
And it was freezing cold. Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's carburetor's icing up on it. I like this. Like right up through there. Look.
Oh, no! I almost went back right in the slot. Hey, we got some NSR Classics race going on here. John Mark. Oh, shoot. You can hear that magnet grab going around that turn. Oh, I gotcha. That was on me. That was me. Let me go back to the chat here. What time is it? 9:11. Oh, wow. Daryl, not everyone needs to live tuning fly cars. It's called tuning by proxy. John is right. Those first cars were tuned by proxy. We had lots of people giving us some good advice, and we show up and have decent cars thanks to them. Question. Do magnet cars need tuning? Steve, yes. Magnet cars still need tuning because what John Albright is tune a car no magnet and then throw a magnet in it and see what it does. And it's going to be a lot faster. So tuning, it's always worth tuning a car. Yes, step 1, remove magnet. Yes, magnet cars. Sackbud, yes, thank you. Magnet cars definitely benefit from tuning. Can't wait to get my Camaro on the track, getting ready to put the slot invasion guide in after the live feed. Nice. Sean, that'll be good. Sean picked up a great track. Oh, here we go. The 914 is out. Sheesh. That little thing is fast. I don't know if you're familiar with SRC, guys, but SRC makes a 914, and it's the Kronos, I think is what they call it. And that is a fantastic car. Six four 6405. There we go. Yeah, but if you can drive a fly car, all the others are easy. Daryl, I would say if you can tune a fly car, all other cars are easy. NSR in general are a joy to drive. I'm an NSR, as John is a Revo. Steve says he's a fanboy. Man, I would agree, man. Lately I've just really been into my NSR cars. Daryl Rogers, Thunderslot are nice fast cars too. Yes, they are. I would agree. I don't have enough Thunderslot cars, to be honest with you. I think I have 4. or 5, and they've made some here that I've missed on lately that I really wish I would have picked up. Sean, I like NSR2, very easy out of the box. I agree. The Fly Classic Sidewinder cars are easiest to tune, even with no magnet. John, I would say yes. Most of the time, it's fixing the front end with those cars. I feel like that's. Yep. John Albright says chrono equals quick. Yeah. Yeah. That little Porsche is fantastic. Sean, are you coating the front tires with anything on the 3A 3D car or leaving them sticky? I do not believe that the fronts are coated on the 3A 3D front. Did he do anything with the? No, he just trued them. Yeah. So Sean, yeah, these are trued, but they're not coated. And I've done glue. I've tried about everything. Getting zero grips, I think, and just leaving them the way they are is great. George did a nice job of truing these fronts. They look great, but it doesn't look like he coated them with anything. And if it's set up right, it might help. It might not. It really depends on what the car's doing, I think, on the track sometimes. But my favorite, because it's easy and really keeps the car quiet. When I do super glue can get noisy on plastic track, and it just sounds like a marble rolling down the track, and that bothers me. I really like a quiet, smooth car, and so I use floor polish. The bottle is around here someplace, and I feel like the floor polish does a really good job. But yeah, this is a good car, and really good car. Yeah, George says no. Thanks, George. Those are Shore 50 NASCAR BRM tires on that car. They're only trued, no coating. Sean, let's see how easy you are Thursday. Kevin. Kevin, it sounds like you guys are racing on Thursday. Tad, floor shine works well and easy. I agree. It's my favorite to use because I think that it does the same thing. The car still stays quiet, and it accomplishes the same thing, and it's easy and quick. With the tires on the truer, I just get a little brush or Q-tip and keep the tires moving and polish with the floor shine, and then let it dry, and then I put another coat on and let it dry, and maybe I'll do a third coat if I feel like it needs it. And outside of that, it's good. So that's good stuff. Dusty's going back to the car, back to the late model. So it's because that late model's faster than all of Dusty's NSR cars he's been running. Oh, Jon Mark pulled out the Revo, the Datsun. We could run some. Shoot. Could run some.
That corner's the worst for me.
For you?
In that car.
So let's run the C8. I'm gonna run my NSR C8. I actually haven't run it for a while, so. Dude, that car is cooking. Cooking with gas.
Oh.
Jon Mark, I think we need to. I don't think we've tuned that one yet, have we? Okay. Yeah, we need to tune that car. As I'll say, that car is too noisy for not being tuned. Or if it had been tuned.
But it looks good.
It does look good. Ooh. Hold on. There's something embedded in my tire. Ooh. Hmm. Ooh, good catch, Dustin.
Take that 5 off top of it.
That thing looks so good. Black,
John Mark changes cars about every 30 seconds.
black golf looks so good.
Oh, that is a good car. This is golf car livery number 28 from John Mark's collection. I sounded like the guy from the dog show.
Yeah.
German Shepherd number 27. Oh,
Oh,
I forgot.
you go.
My Datsun's broke.
Yeah, we're catching.
No, I fixed it. I fixed it. Oh. So what's your fast lap of it so far? 7.64, 7.45, 7.483.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
And it's just enough of a handful that it's fun.
oh yeah.
You know.
So I imagine 4 of those going around the track. So the next time they're in stock, I'll have to order some, and maybe we build an IROC series out of those.
Paint them the same
Paint
color
'em-
lane and leave them.
Yeah, yellow, tune them for that lane. Build a yellow one, a white one. I think that's a great idea. I think that'd be a fun class.
We'll wait till this proxy.
Yeah, get past the proxy so those guys can catch up. George sent me a picture the other day. It was at the farm, his printer farm.
Oh, yeah. Trying to. Oh, I was running right with you.
Yep.
Mr. Albright might recognize this car. About worn out the braids on this. Oh, oh, Mark.
How did I do that?
Tired.
Okay, 7. I ran a 7215 and a 7214 back to back with the Jägermeister F1 car. Maybe John Albright gets this car back one day. Maybe. That last lap was a fast lap. Oh,
Oh,
I spun her out of the. Oh.
hey, put that down.
John, you built a really good car.
That got made.
Maybe. Yeah, there's only 2 cars he has in magnets. The motor has to be getting tired by now too. As mentioned before, keep it. I know, buddy. I know. I just always it's fun saying that. Sack Bud, stay close to stock as possible for the first outing. Those 2 classes are good for that. Many good running cars. Yep. Did anyone see the Black Sabbath Indy car livery? Hope they make a slot car with it.
Yeah, that was sharp.
Yeah. I agree. Now we know Marty's hair gel secret. Floor shine. There you go, Tad. Exactly. Sean, that's what I thought, George, as you reapply sometimes. The donut on my wood track tends to try to grab the outside front and can cause the car to bounce a bit, so I started coating them. Yeah, the floor shine, let me show you what I got. I have some of that. Hardwood corn luster. And that works great. What voltage do you run for no magnet? Sack Bud, we are running at 10.5. Jon Mark, what voltage am I running?
13.
Oh, we're running 13 volts. There we go. I must have cranked it up for something. So we're running 13 volts tonight. Sean, we run at 15. It depends on the track. Like wood tracks tend to not require, they're so smooth, they don't require, the voltage. George, holy hell. So I see like most tracks 10.5 for wood track. It's pretty common, I think. And yeah, we're running 13. Usually I think it's like 12.5 is what I run this track at normally. So, oh, I know why I increased it. I increased it because I was running some digital cars, for Joe and a project that he's working on. So I had to give him some times. Yeah. Unless you guys can't handle it.
You're the one.
I'm the one out of the slot. What's crazy is we're running 13 volts and we're still not. Lap times. I would say humid. A little bit of humidity down here in the basement, and Group C. Group 5 would be your Lancia. That Lancia is nice. Well, boys, hopefully this hasn't been a boring live stream for everyone. I can tell you we've had a lot of fun running some cars. Man, I'm glad we got to run George's car. Is this another golf livery? Jon Mark pulls out another golf livery. Hopefully some questions were answered. I love the curiosity about no magnet racing. You're talking to the right people, Greg and John and George and Shotgun Dave. These guys are all people who the first thing they do with a car is take the magnets out, and so again, Steve Sweeney, they run no mag a lot. I think it's a good change of pace. It might slow the car down just slightly, but I think it makes you a better driver over the long haul, because you learn to really control your trigger, right? So good stuff. So really enjoy it. Oh man, it's been so long since we've done this, guys. To be honest.
It's summertime.
I know. Everybody's got lots of things to do outside.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, speaking of.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. Sideways cars. Oh. I just jumped right out of there. John, that's a good car, man. What else do I have out here? Oh. Steve, he doesn't have the side skirts on.
I know that's what that text says. I can about guarantee it.
I guarantee it. No side skirts on that one. He probably has them someplace, though. Oh. You were taking a picture. My first 908. This is a good little car.
Side skirts are for losers. That's what I said.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Got some good laps in the yellow lane tonight. Oh. Really clean. Run. Oh, 6892. There we go. 6969. That's a quick car. Especially tonight. That's a fast lap. So it's 9:35, guys. Thanks for hanging out tonight. We're just going to continue to run some laps here until we're all tired and want to go home, but I'm home, so not a big deal. But I appreciate everybody who hung out tonight. Let me make sure there's no more questions in the chat. I haven't missed anything. And dang, it's the longest reacher I've seen at a slot car track. It's actually 4 foot. Bruce has one that's like 8 feet long. I think he had to make it, but you never forget your first. Hey, DJ Patrick. Mags or training wheels for slot cars? Maybe. But good night, guys. Everybody who's signing off. Guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate it. We will be live next Tuesday. The following Tuesday, we might not be, unless I can figure it out to be live from Steve Aaron's house at Wrist Canyon Raceway, which is the track that Kevin and his son went out from Racetrack Scenics, went out and built in Colorado. And Steve actually lives minutes away from my daughters. And so I'm going to take a couple slot cars. I need to decide what I'm going to take. And if I've got good internet out there, maybe I'll do a live stream from the track if it ends up being Tuesday night. If not, I will do a video about the track. So I'm looking forward to that. Guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. And as always, go have some fun racing like we did tonight.